All right, guys. So we got a couple new ads here from Pierre, Poilievre, and the Conservatives. They're both pretty quick, but they both make excellent points. So I just want to have a look at this with you guys, then we'll talk about it after, like usual.
Remember they told us if they banned hunters and sport shooters who were licensed, law-abiding, trained, and tested, that all of a sudden we wouldn't have gun crime?
Shooting after shooting. It's a record that no city wants to break.
Despite the federal government's attempts to crack down on guns, it seems gangsters in Metro Vancouver have no problem getting their hands on them.
A person decked out in a hoodie and a mask opens fire on a Markham home, letting off several shots before fleeing.
We exceeded the highest number of shootings that this city has ever experienced.
Hamilton police say they keep seeing the same people coming back time and time again.
Approximately 90% of these firearms that we seize are directly traced back to the U.S.
Some shootings this year happened in broad daylight, in busy areas.
It's a complete disregard for the safety of those around.
I want to protect Canadians from criminals, while Trudeau and the NDP want to protect turkeys from hunters. You decide which makes more sense to you.
It's almost like Canada is not even recognizable anymore. And those shootings that they showed in Hamilton in broad daylight, it's like a 5-minute drive from where I live. If you go east of where I live, near Ottawa Street and Cannon Street, there's a lot of shootings there as well. I mean, every major city has turned into like a major slum. It's disgusting. And again, like Pierre Poilievre said, not worth the cost. Not worth the cost, not only financially, but he's costing people their lives too, with these insane policies. It's absolutely ridiculous. And then he put out something else on Twitter. I believe this was yesterday. And yeah, again, like, I don't know who's the manager of his social media team, but they do a way better job than Justin Trudeau. So let's have a look at this one here as well.
The great Canadian Prime Minister Wilfrid Laurier said when he was asked what is our nationality, Canada is free and freedom is its nationality.
Yeah, so I mean, you see his point though, right? I mean, it's just he's showing all these wonderful things that have happened in Canada, not just with our communities, but like how beautiful the country is and all the athletic achievements that we've had in Canada and how it used to be safe and affordable, and yet here we are in a completely unrecognizable country. There's Kalistani protests going on in a bunch of major cities right now, and I've seen some pretty nasty violence. My question to Justin Trudeau would be, how come their bank accounts aren't being frozen, sir? I thought the left hated these violent protests. What happened? Why aren't you freezing their bank accounts? And for all the leftards out there, why aren't you guys complaining about this? I thought you guys hated these kind of violent protests. No, you don't. You just hate it when the other side does it. It's absolutely insane, the double standard you're seeing there with these violence everywhere. But if you want to show up in a truck to protest lockdowns and mandates, unlawful mandates, no, you're the evil. See how broken these people's brains are? And yes, I said these people. I'm referring to liberals in general. I'm sure that offended any liberal who watches this. I'm sure they're offended now, but I really don't care. Look at the state of the country. That's what this whole video is about, is look where Canada used to be 10, 15 years ago, and look where it is now. It is not recognizable, it is not safe, it is not affordable, and we have a bunch of clowns running the government. We're the laughing stock of the entire world. Name a country that isn't laughing at us right now. Most people I know at least used to be proud to be Canadian. But ever since, I don't know, the past 8 or 9 years, That level of pride has slowly declined because when your country turns its back on you, it's hard to want to have your country's back. And thanks to Justin Trudeau, that's exactly what happened. He's turned his back on Canada and Canadians, and it's time to turn our backs on him and get him out of there as soon as possible. Any legal way possible. I don't want to, again, some left-wing idiot sees this video and they say, "Oh, he's inciting violence." Nope, we need to get him out of office legally. And then he needs to go through his legal process to see whether he escapes jail or not, because in my opinion, in a lot of people's opinion, that's where he should be going. Getting him out isn't enough. Keeping him out and putting him in jail, if it warrants that, once they do all the investigations, they have to do the due process. But they should be doing that. They should be going after him to say, hey, listen, you break the law, you commit treason, there's consequences for that. If we don't, then every other politician that comes after him will look at that and say, oh, I can commit treason too, and nothing will happen to me. They used to do a lot worse to people when they committed treason. Now we do nothing. I'm not saying do what we used to do. I'm just saying we can't just do nothing. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think that Trudeau should be tried for treason after or even not even after, he should be tried now? But do you agree with that? Do you think he's committed treason? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. That's going to be it for this video, guys. Thanks again so much for watching. Please also don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really helps grow the channel. And I'll be back shortly with a new video.